I'm here to share a little bit about how the city supports our businesses, highlight some key initiatives, and also just discuss how we can better meet your needs. So with that, economic development at a glance. So what is it that we do at the city in terms of economic development? Our goal is really to help the businesses that are in the city, help keep them here and make sure that they're thriving, as well as attracting new business to the city. So how do we go about doing that? We really want to support a business-friendly environment. We want to encourage investment, job growth, innovation, and we also want to make sure that our business community is diverse, so we're not too dependent on any one sector, as well as resilient. So that's why it's really important for us to be here today at the Chamber, sharing opportunities, insights, and tools. Some key focus areas as part of our updated economic strategy: business attraction, business retention, business creation, business expansion. The second one being tourism, community and culture. So we've got obviously a very strong surf culture. We're working on the Olympics. Number 3, responsive government and streamlined services. And number 4, community communication and collaboration. So I'm just going to go over HB by the numbers to give you some context of why we're an ideal location to do business. We've got 200,000 residents. So that's a strong built-in customer base as well as a local workforce. We have almost 50,000 students in our public and private elementary and high schools, which again creates an emerging talent pipeline. We're home to Golden West, and we're also near some top universities. So again, a highly educated talent force. We've got 10,000 businesses in the city, so a very strong business network. Almost 2,500 hotel rooms and millions of visitors annually. So that provides major opportunities for our hospitality, our service, our retail, and restaurant industries. Almost 27 square miles, with 10 of those miles being along the coast. So we've got this central location. It offers great visibility, tourism appeal. We're close to highways like the 405, Long Beach Port. So all of that, again, makes us desirable. And then we host over 130 annual events, bringing in strong foot traffic, brand exposure, and community engagement. So while many corporate employers invest in Huntington Beach, the majority of our business landscape is actually made up by small businesses. So I don't know if you can see this graph, but 72% of our businesses are have 1 to 4 employees. And this here shows you the leading industries in Huntington Beach by employment. And you can see it's manufacturing, retail, healthcare and social services, banking, finance, and insurance. And if you're interested in any of these statistics, these are all available online. If you go to hbbiz.com under demographics, you can find this information and a host of other data. Now I'm going to share a little bit about our visitor trends. This is Placer AI, which tracks anonymous phone data. So this kind of shows you in the city where do our visitors tend to congregate. And you can see the heat map, Bella Terra area and the downtown area is where we get most of our visitor traffic. This map here, actually it starts in April because it's based off of this past year. You can see in the summer, we get many more visitors in the summer season as compared to the winter. And then when we look at our key contributors to our local economy, our top employers. So obviously the Boeing, which then provides a very strong talent base for other companies in the same aeronautical field. Cambridge, Hyatt, the hotels, Home Depot, Target. And then when we look at our major sales tax producers, the auto dealerships are prominently featured here, with 10 out of the 25 listed here being the auto dealers. We've got the grocery stores, Home Depot, Lowe's, Costco, Target, Walmart, and then the hotels. How do we support our local businesses? So what is it that we do at the city to really kind of make it easier to do business here? So we want to promote the city as being business friendly and an attractive location to do business, because you businesses have a choice of whether you come to Huntington Beach or other neighboring cities. So we engage with brokers, property owners, business owners. We really want to, hear what's going on. How can we help? We assist with site selection, so we've got tools available if you're looking for space to own or lease. We subscribe to CoStar. We can provide a report. We can also provide the foot traffic data. If you want to know who's the busiest tenant in your shopping center, if you want to know what time of day has the most traffic, if you want to know where are people coming from, what demographics, that's all information we can provide based off of your location. Code compliance reports, making sure everything is compliant. We also want to guide businesses through the permitting process and development process, because sometimes it's not easy and it can be overwhelming to open a business. We coordinate business visits. The police chief loves getting out there. We meet one-on-one. We want to see your operations, hear from you, see what we could be doing to support your needs, and also introduce you to other contacts. We want to connect businesses with resources. So following a business visit that we recently did, I had a business reach out to me this week looking for grants and opportunities. So I connected them with GoBiz at the state. We also offer a number of tools and insights on hbbiz.com. And in terms of process improvements, so we've got Acela, our online permitting platform, so you never have to go into City Hall, do it, from your home. Streamline Surf City. This is if there's any, bumps in the road, we're here to get you through that. Contact the Streamline hotline, and we will ensure that we get you moving quicker. Virtual queuing system. This allows you to kind of get in line if you need to come to City Hall without actually even getting to City Hall. And then we have a development assistance team. So we can provide assistance early on in our projects from multiple divisions. In terms of special initiatives, we work very closely with our Downtown Business Improvement District, Downtown HB, and we also work with Visit Huntington Beach, so we're involved in those initiatives. We collaborate with the Chamber, hosting State of the City, and those types of events. We also oversee some real estate, the pier, the beach concessions, and we're very focused on improving the downtown experience as like the living room of our community. And then new businesses in Huntington Beach. So they continue to establish themselves here. Some recent additions, the Mama on Main, Uncle Fluffy, Sourdough and Co., Pokey. So obviously, some restaurants. And then we've got some exciting developments ahead. So Sticks and Stones is going to Pacific City, and that will be like, the virtual golf. Sky Zone to Bellaterra. Modern Animal, we got Parlor Donuts downtown. Chuck E. Cheese is relocating. Coaches, Cava, Wet Dog was one of those where, they're relocating within the city. Jersey Mike's to Seacliff, Huntington's on the pier. Ricardo is going to the old Boston Market. So just, number of new businesses, and then stay connected. So we really want you to be involved with the city. So we've got our website, hbbiz.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We also have a weekly newsletter if you're not subscribed. And then we have this mobile app. So if you have any issues at your business, if it's not emergency police, you can easily download the app and just report as you see it. All of this information is available. We've got folders with a lot of business resources. Kriss Kennedy is here. He's part of the economic development team. So our information is there. We'd love to hear from you. What can we be doing better to meet your needs? And that's it. Thank you very much.